The property of the week.
When you look at this place, this is a living room setup. Let's assume this is a studio apartment. Then we are going to actually consider it as a 2-bedroom apartment. But for now, let's start with the 1-bedroom apartment. And this is your studio bedroom apartment. Do you see just how this furniture is laid out for you? This is a living room. Look at this right here. This is your TV unit. Look at how beautifully this is done. It is not so detailed. It is not cluttered. It's not too much. If you're a lover of wood, you have the feel, the wooden feel, you know, the texture of wood. Even when you touch it, it feels like wood. Let's look at the furniture. You see this chair here where I'm seated, right? It's very comfortable. Oh, these pillows are. So this chair where I'm seated, look at the table, look at the TV unit. They marry into each other. The colors are not far from each other, but then look at the detail now. Look at the detail of the wood. Look at the legs of the table. Look at the engraving in the table. Everything is seamless. Then I'll take you this side now. We'll look at the dining area. This is your dining area. Now look at this furniture right here. And tell me you're not in love with this unit. We have fabric here. We have wood at the back here. See this? See the shapes? See the knitting? See the clean knitting? See the detail? See how seamless it is? See all this? You get? Now tell me that you're not in love with this. But still, I'll give you time to digest it. This still marries right into the living room setting. The green may not be the same. The different shades of green complement each other. When we look at the table, the dining, it complements the table in the living room setup. Then we look at the chest drawer. See this right here? Sorry about my phone. But if we look at the chest drawer right here, do you see this? It still complements everything in the property. Now you see, we saw the white on the TV unit. And we said, okay, yes, you're saying the colors complement each other. The center table is a different shade. The TV unit has a white shade. Now, do you see we get back here our white shade? Do you see what I'm talking about? It's the mind. Someone thought about this for you. Someone said, we want to give you perfection, want to give you something perfect, and they thought about it for you. Why should your home be dull, boring, you know, nothing interesting about it when you can have it this interesting? Now come with me, let's see what the room has to offer. So you have your 1-bedroom unit, and this right here is the main bedroom of your 1-bedroom unit. Look at how everything is perfectly positioned. From the bed, look at the bed, like it's spacious enough, user-friendly, functionality is right. Look at the bedside drawers. We are so used to having these complicated bedside drawers, heavy bedside drawers, the ones that chew up all the space, take up space, but look at what we have right here. Most of us love hotel rooms. Why aren't you giving your home that, you know, feeling of the staycation, so that when you go for a holiday or staycation, it's once a year and you don't have to, you know, find reasons to do it at least every 3 months. Look at this right here. It didn't take rocket science to think about it. Look at the table finishing, you know. Look at the chairs. The fabric feels rich, and you can have that too. Look at the wardrobe. Not so much, not, you know, too bulky. Beautiful, and all these can be in different shades and colors. There's a variety of shades and colors. I'll show you something here. See, it comes in a shade of white with a bit of a texture on it and a pattern. See that? It has some bit of texture and pattern in it, but it's in white. Then we have right here, for you the wood lovers, you have this. For the wooden lovers, there's this. Now we have again, for the wooden lovers, we also have this. And we have these for those who love plain colors. There's this. Now, I'm going to show you this. There's a variety of them basically. See? You can choose anything you want. Anything you want. So why should you have dull wardrobes? Let me ask you. Why should you have boring wardrobes in your house? Why should you have a boring dining table? Why should you have a dull dining table in your home? Let's come back to the beds. I've shown you the bed because this is what I've shown you. You can have this in any color, any pattern, any texture. Now look at this. Why should you have a dull headboard in your room? Why should it you know, be dull and not give you life, not be vibrant? There's no reason to it. There's a wide range of also fabric you can choose from. I want to show you just a few fabrics you can choose from. You can play with all this. You can have wood with fabric, anything, name it. Now look at this. These are fabrics. You see this? These are different fabrics. So I told you, assume this is a 1-bedroom unit. Now let's assume it's a 2-bedroom unit. You have a family. You have kids. Say 1, 2, but you have kids. Come with me. Now, tell me if you are not in love with this room I just walked into. Tell me if you don't love this space. Look at these beds. I'm not against bunker beds before I start to talk. Those that we call deckers in Uganda. I'm not against them. I love bunker beds. I have them in my house. But it's time we evolve. It's time we move from those. We try something new. Now look at these beds. These are 2 beds, but they are joining beds. They're twin beds. Now, if you have kids at home and your children have now gone and left the nest, these beds can be joined and made into one bed, which becomes a guest room. Let's find ways to evolve. Now, leaving alone these beds, I love the idea of the twin beds. They join. All you have to do is get them together, zip at the center, and you have one bed. Leave that alone. Look at this. Storage. Tell me you do not love such storage. And I will ask you what is honestly wrong with you. Because this is beautiful, yet it's not cluttered. Then we move right here. I love this section. I love the feel of metal, how they blended metal with MDF board. This is wood MDF. I love how they blended that. It's beautiful, see? And they're considering space, you know? They're considering usability, functionality, and all that blends right. Now, I'm going to ask, what is stopping you from making your property look this beautiful? Or what is stopping you from having such a property? Because it doesn't take rocket science. It's not technology that you cannot get. It's something you can get. And now to make it interesting, I'm going to show you the minds behind this. I'm going to show you the minds that can actually give this life to you, that can create everything you've seen here, a world of endless possibilities for you. Just come with me. Let's go and see what more we have lined up for you in today's show.